Good afternoon, guys. How's everyone doing on this beautiful sunny Tuesday afternoon? And it is a beautiful day too. You know, for the UK, we can't moan, can we? I know we do moan about the weather, but when we have got good weather, we've got it, and yeah, we've got it in abundance now. So hope everyone's had a good day. Hope everyone had a good weekend. Hope you're all in the best of health, the best of wealth, and I hope you're genuinely being lucky in life. I really, really do. And also, I hope you're being the best version of yourself in life because that's the only way to roll nowadays, guys. So, welcome to my channel, guys. It's Joey Barnett TV. I like to upload different content as much as I possibly can, mainly about my previous life. Sorry about that spitting. It's very hot, and I'm in my truck, which is another video what I'm going to be doing altogether. But yeah, I like to do videos really on my previous life, and that's to spread awareness. That's so that people don't follow my footsteps and think that committing crimes and taking drugs is glamorous, because I'm here to put the record straight. Let me tell you something now. You know what I went through in life, I couldn't even try to start to explain to you guys the extent of the damage which it done to me and what it actually took to get through that lifestyle. I feel so grateful, and I've really appreciate life now because, you know, many times I looked in the mirror and spoke to myself and asked myself a few serious questions, you know, should I end this or should I carry on and try and get through this? Because when you're doing a double figure sentence like I was doing, 13 years, you know, I was 3.5 years into that sentence and I wasn't doing any better and I wasn't progressing, you know. I was in Whitemore and a cat A's still on the book, and, you know, one morning I woke up in my cell and asked myself a serious question: can you get through this? Because I still had many years to go. And you know, the answer was yes. You know, you've got to soldier through, and that's the way I was brought up. That's the way my mother installed things into me and my family as kids. Whatever life chucks at you, you've got to battle it, and you've got to deal with it, and you've got to defeat it, because, you know, you can't let it defeat you. Because if you do let it defeat you, that's it, it's game over. And as far as I'm concerned, it's certainly not game over for me. So, guys, this video is going to be about what it takes to become a prison officer, aka a screw. And the reason why I'm doing this video is because one of my followers, I was quite surprised to know that he is one of my followers, because, you know, the lifestyle which I led was in prison previously, and the prison officers was always my enemies. So I was pretty surprised, nicely surprised, when I realised that he's subbed to my channel and he's actually asked me to make a video. And this is what this video is about, guys, on becoming a prison officer, because he's in training. So this is what you've got to expect if you want to become a prison officer. You've got to expect to have your life taken. You've got to expect to have shit thrown over your head and piss thrown in your face. You've got to expect to go through hell in life, all to get a pound note, all to pay your family, all for a mortgage, all to have a better life. But I'll tell you something now. I'll give you one story. I was in Parkhurst, and I got put on good order and discipline, which is GOAD, for refusing to bang up, because I just wanted out of the jail. It was a piss hole, it was a Kazi, and I wanted out of the jail, so I refused to bang up. Got put on good order and discipline, and this screw kept on digging me out down the block. And what it was what you call a block screw, so a segregation screw. And, you know, he's holding back my mail. He wasn't letting me out on time for my exercise, my showers, my phone calls, you know, messing about with my visits, really playing about with my mind. And that's what prison officers were really good at. And that's what they've got to be careful with, because they do play them games with inmates. And when they do play them games with inmates, some inmates haven't got nothing to lose and are never going to get out of jail again, won't think twice of taking that officer's life, let me tell you now, because he's never getting out of jail anyway. So, you know, this is what a prison officer, which is in training, going into the job, has got to expect. You know, I've got to tell you the worst parts of being a prison officer, and that is the worst parts. You could, you know, go in you'll be right as rain, and you'll be on the landings having a laugh with the boys, you know, thinking that you've got it sewn up, you've got the job sewn up and everything's going good, when all of a sudden someone will come up from behind you and park a mop bucket of piss and shit over your head, or commit some serious violence on you, because, you know, to many inmates, screws are known as the enemies. And you know, that's, some inmates can't change their mindset, they can't change their way of mind because of the environment what they're in. So yeah, it's a very hard job, and what it is that job, you know, where prison officers go through so much at work, it's very hard for that prison officer not to take that job home with him, not to share feelings and his thoughts with his partner, with his family. Everyone gets involved. Although they're told, you know, to leave their job at the gate when they leave work, that is never ever the case. Because if you've had something horrific happen to you as a prison officer, or you've had something horrific happen to your colleague as a prison officer, you know, how are you going to forget that overnight and not talk to someone what you love, like your family? So it has a ripple effect. It really does have a ripple effect. And that's why many prison officers go in the job for a couple of years at a time, and they literally cannot take no more of it, because it is mental torture as well as physical torture. And a lot of prison officers pass away, you know, early in their 50s of heart attacks and things like that. That's all down to the job, guys. But I hope you're liking my content. I've bought myself a new truck, and what I'm going to do now is get out of my truck and give you a little look at it, because I am literally sweating my tits off. Let me just get out. Wow. So, this is what hard work, blood, sweat and tears, determination can get you. There's the girl. She's on a 2017. I've been through a lot, and I'm going through a lot to get her. And I've got to go through a lot more to actually sustain that way of life. Years and years ago, I'm actually going to end this video here, guys, because I'm not going to go into what I'm going to be doing on my next video to you guys, and that's talking about work and my previous experience and bits and pieces like that. So I hope you enjoy my content, guys, and a big shout out to all my subscribers, a big shout out to all those that's been with me since day one of my journey and what are still there today. And if any of you kind followers or subscribers would like to give me a drink or buy me a coffee, I'll put the link in the description underneath. It all helps me, it really does. And yeah, I'll be back at you in a little bit, guys. Have a good day, everyone. Peace.